Now, the first thing we'd want to do is orient ourselves around the world as to, we call this a world in gazebo and Ross terms, and what exactly exists around the bot. So, this is the bot, this is the turtle bot, and this is the camera viewport, so to say. This part is the camera viewport, and on top, this is the lidar. So, the lidar, once it starts moving, you will see that the lidar scan is going. It's a laser scan which goes in the entire direction. But the camera will face in a certain direction right now. So it's got just one fixed camera which faces in a certain direction. Now, once we start the bot, let's say we go here and we start the bot. We launch the bot. So you'll get to see what are the readings of the speed and the distance and everything, right? So it is at one static 1.96 or 1.97 meters from the nearest object in one direction. So you can see that it's headed in one direction, or it is looking at one direction. It's not really headed in that direction right now. It's not moving. But it is showing us that it is 1.97 meters, which could be maybe this little can over here, or maybe something else. And the total laser is about approximately 3 meters. So this entire thing that you see here is approximately 3.7 meters uh, radius. The diameter would be somewhere about 6 meters, is what I'm thinking. Now, these are approximations. Okay, now to orient ourselves, what exactly is this? So, what do we have here? We have some street traffic. We have some street and we have some street traffic. It's not necessarily oriented properly. There is a reason behind that, and I'll discuss that later. This is just to confuse the bot. We don't want the bot to orient itself properly. So some images are upside down, some images will be straight, the arrows will be straight, the football and other thing, the cans and everything will be straight. And there'll be some boxes and other material which will come through. Also, we have some balls and other things over here. Now, this is the world, and it's a chaotic world, and we might want to create more chaos for the bot. Ultimately, we want to see how it will go ahead and orient itself. That's the whole point of it. And whether it detects these objects, whether it understands its world, yes or no, and how we can help it do that. So, okay, we start the journey now, and let's head off straight and let's see what happens. So, it's heading off straight, but you can't see much what is happening. Its camera is not really visible. So, what we'll do is we'll make it stop here and we'll make it rotate. So it will start rotating. So once it starts rotating and you zoom out, then you can see the camera view. There's a little screen that comes up over here, and if you look carefully, you can see what it is viewing in the camera, but not much fun. So what we'll do is we'll launch another script which will go ahead and capture its camera view. So this is what it is seeing in the camera, the actual view, right? So this is what it looks like, and because it is rotating very fast, at least I start feeling dizzy. So what I'll do is I'll stop its rotation and I'll make it again move in a certain direction. So stop, and let's see. I don't really know what direction it's moving in, but it started moving in a certain direction, a wrong direction. nothing, nothing much here. Okay, so we'll move it again. We'll rotate it and we'll firstly stop, then sorry, then derotate, and once it is seeing that side, again stop and move forward. And now go to the other capture that is happening. So this is the other capture. You go overlay over here and you can see. So it's moving in that direction. It is seeing some cans and everything. It's seeing a ball sitting over there. And this is what it is doing. Now there are exciting things on the left side. We wanted to look at the things on the left side. And this is a live capture that is happening. And there's a live MP4 video that will keep getting captured, and once it reaches a certain size, or once we don't want it to capture anymore, we can end up cutting that out. But also this will cut out on its own after a certain size is reached. It will cut out on its own. Okay, now we want it to move faster. So H is the option to make it move faster. We'll increase the linear speed. Okay, so it is showing speed is increasing. 0.40, 0.45. Let's see if we can increase faster. Okay, 0.65. And what does 0.65 look like over here? What does it look like over here? So you are seeing that it is capturing that video very properly, and this is what it looks like. So this is its viewport, and you can see that viewport coming up here also, down here, the same viewport. Okay, and it is almost moving out, so we don't want it to move out, we want it to stop and then move ahead. We want it to move in that direction only where it is facing. So you can easily make out it's facing in this direction, that is where you want it to move. Okay, and now while moving we want it to rotate a little. Let's see what happens. Did it go in the right direction? No, went in the wrong direction. Let's stop it. Let's make it rotate, and once it is in the right direction we will stop it again. So there's a bit of a game here. Stop it, move it. Let's see. Let's hope it's in the correct direction now. Yeah, that is where we want it to go. And some of these things, because they are lighter than it, so it can do that, right? And the speed is quite high. We don't want it to be that fast. This, I would rather have a joystick or something, but yeah, this is how it is. So granular control you can have, but you have to basically end up doing all of this. And yes, here is the box, here are the cans, here are those other this thing. Yeah, so that is how it is. Now let's go to the next step.